Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is gonna be a little bit of a short and sweet type of video. It just dawned on me last night, the idea for making this video, because I'm about to start traveling on these short trips for work and for Todd's work. And I just realized that I hadn't really filmed a video like what I'm about to film today. In my 40s, I've traveled quite a bit in my lifetime, and I've kind of found, what works as far as, travel goes, what works best for me, what do I need when I get to my destination, little odds and ends that you don't really necessarily think about. They're the smallest things that will make the biggest difference in your life. Trust me whenever I say this. If it doesn't make you, just feel good, it'll make you look good. So let's get into it. So first of all, I want to mention these bags that I got monogrammed. And I'm going to link everything down below for your convenience. This has Nina Marie blogs on it. I purchased this back around 4th of July time, and so that's why the color pattern. But I love it because this makes a great bag. They have these in other color combinations. It's a little dirty because I've used it. It's been well loved, but if you look in the inside, it has a little zipper in the middle here, and I love the inside of the bag. It has these pouches on the side, and when you lay it on the counter, when you have stuff in it, it lays flat. And so that is what I love about it. And then also when you zip it up, look at the shape. And so it makes it super easy to pack, and it fits all of the things. I mean, I sometimes, depending on how long my trip is, I put my makeup as well as my skincare in here, and I am good to go. And if you are a person who needs more, trust me, sometimes I need more. They have this one, and there's different types of monogramming or personalization that you can do, and as well as different prints. And I'm a lover of everything pink, and I just think that this is amazing. And of course, this holds a heck of a lot more and really makes your life easy. You can also wipe down the outside if it gets any dust or dirtiness or anything like that from, hands with makeup. Sometimes you're in a rush and you tend to touch things, and the zipper is a really good quality zipper. So I recommend these. I think when traveling, you kind of have to find where you can implement fun. I think personalizing things is a fun thing, and color is a fun thing. And so this is how I incorporate things that it makes me look forward to the packing. Do you get what I mean? So absolutely love these. I wanted to mention these before I went on further, because I think that having a good suitcase also matters, and that's a whole nother video. And then having travel bags, travel accessories to make everything that much easier. And I think it takes the stress out of it. I think it makes you less anxious because you're kind of I'm happy about packing and using your accessories. So I think all of those makes a heck of a difference. Starting with eye patches. These things, I know you're probably thinking, oh, it doesn't make a difference. It really does, especially if you're dealing with allergies. Sometimes we don't think about, when we get to our destination, what is the environment like, the temperatures, what's in the air that's going to make us react a certain way. And I feel no matter what, when I apply eye gels in the mornings, I try to keep these in the fridge if they have a mini fridge in the hotel room. It makes such a huge difference with depuffing. A lot of these do have caffeine and a lot of hydration. And when you are on a flight, it just depletes your skin of all the hydration. And so I think implementing hydration back into your skin in several different ways is just key. And these are amazing. This brand within itself is amazing. There's some other ones that I can recommend. I'm a firm believer of eye gels. I never was in the past. And they're also travel friendly, so you don't have to carry the box. You can just, take one or two. I wouldn't say you need these every single day of your trip, but definitely that first day, when you land, then the next morning, I think is definitely a treat for your eyes. An under eye caffeine serum is amazing. You need it. It should be number one on your list. This one is one of my favorites actually. And what I like about it is the stainless steel ball. It just always remains cold, and it really does a good job at depuffing under the eye. And I use this every single morning. Every single morning, I don't care what the situation is. I either have this one or I have another one that's another fave of mine, and I just roll underneath my eye area, bring it up to the top. I do apply a little bit of pressure to kind of get the blood flowing, and it's just a really nice treat. And then you can also, I've done one eye, not the other. You can definitely see the difference from the depuffing. It's also very hydrating in the morning. So then when you go over top with concealer or your under eye corrector cream, everything just lays so seamlessly and smooth, and it looks beautiful. And in return, you're gonna feel confident and you're gonna feel beautiful yourself. So definitely never leave home to travel without a caffeinated under eye serum. This is key. Now that we are on the topic of eye gels and skincare, a face mask is also key, especially if you have an event. Like a lot of times I have a small little work event, or maybe I'm going to be a +1 for Todd for a work event for himself, or maybe we're going to a dinner with some of his colleagues or maybe family. If I want to feel and look my best, I will take an everything shower, and then afterwards I will apply one of these masks. And again, super easy to apply. You can buy these in a bulk pack of 6 or 12. They're amazing. They have marine complex, hyaluronic acid, pearl extract. They're very simple to use, and then you can dispose of them afterwards. Literally 5 minutes is all you need with this. And again, you can have the option to throw this in the fridge or the mini fridge of the hotel room, and then that way whenever it's applied to your skin, just feels good. And I think it is important that when you're traveling, if you feel good, you're just gonna make everything else good. You know, the trip's gonna be good, your attitude's gonna be good, and your whole trip in all will just be amazing. So I think, although a very small detail, it is very effective. To minimize the amount of skincare products I take on a trip, especially for my nighttime skincare routine, my morning skincare routine is a little bit more on the simple side, but my nighttime, I like to go a little bit more, you know, in depth. And so I love using this mushroom serum spray. You shake it up to activate it, and then you spray it all over your face. I bring it down to my neck and my décolleté, also known as your chest area. And it is so refreshing, and it's just hydrating, and it leaves a serum, which then acts like your nighttime skincare routine. And by morning you wake up and you're just hydrated, you're just ready to take on the day, and you can move forward with your morning skincare routine. So I really love this one. They just recently came out with a travel size version, which is really nice. It smells like a spa. You know, if I can, let me see. Yeah, it's basically a spa smell, and it's not too strong, and I think that's why I like it, because it's very subdued. So it's not, when you're spraying it onto your skin, your face, you're not going to be inhaling all this fragrance or anything like that. But really love this. I've been using this for years now, and I also love the fact that when I order it, a lot of times it comes overnight, which is amazing. The last skincare item that I'm going to talk about is this LED facial massager. This one is awesome. It vibrates as well, which is just, oh, hallelujah, in the mornings. I also use this at night. It does have different colors, so I don't know if it's vibrating right now. It has different colors, so red, blue, green, and then it goes back to red. Now, whenever you go into your second set of colors, it starts heating up, but it's nothing that's gonna, you know, hurt you or, you know, burn your skin or anything. It's a very light, warm, like hot stone massage. It's just really soothing. And what this helps with is, you know, moving the fluids out of your face and draining them. And so that way you're not puffy in the face, especially after maybe a highly salted dinner the night before. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll have dinner with friends. Maybe we'll go to an Italian restaurant, and the next day I wake up puffy everywhere. And so this works like my gua sha. So this has essentially replaced my gua shing, actually. And I love that I'm also getting that LED light therapy, as well as the vibration, and just moving everything and flowing everything out that doesn't need to be in my face area. I also do my vagus nerve area, and I'll start like right underneath my ear. and then just slowly move down. And you want to use a serum, a silky, oily-ish type of serum with this. So you're not tugging at your skin or anything. You want everything to just glide, but you don't want to make your face too oily to where it's just there's not gonna be any grip whatsoever. You want a little bit of grip. And then I also go underneath, and then I'll do my chest, and I'll just go up and down really quickly. Once you get the hang of it, it literally adds maybe 2-3 minutes to your nighttime or daytime skincare routine. Doesn't take a lot, and it's actually something that is very enjoyable. So you're not gonna mind it so much. This is actually something that I look forward to every morning and every night. It's like my favorite thing, and I highly recommend it. There are other ones that you can also purchase online, but this one is just phenomenal, and it holds its charge for 3 or 4 days, which I love. Let's get into a couple of makeup items. Starting with this setting spray. I think that whenever you take a setting spray, it's essential because it helps further your makeup application for the day. It helps it to keep it looking fresh, and it stays put. No matter where you're traveling to, I remember back in May, I went to Europe for a couple of days with Todd, and some days were really hot and some days were still really, nice and cool where I didn't perspire too much. I'm really happy that I took my setting spray because I would apply my makeup during the day, and at nighttime I would do a body shower, and then I would just have enough time to kind of spruce up, refreshen my makeup. And had it not been for my setting spray, I think it would have been gone or just slathered all over the place. This one happens to be the very first one that I tried ever in my life, and I've tried other ones since then, and I've come back full circle to this one again because it just works so well. And I don't know, maybe the fact that it's clear plays a little thing in my head as well, but I absolutely love it, and it's alcohol free. So that's another thing, and that might be another reason why I picked it back up, because I tend to, go towards things with, that are alcohol free. So there you go, get yourself a setting spray. To minimize the amount of makeup that you take, that's important because, it puts weight into your suitcase and it just takes up more space. And I really love this brand Dibs. Dibs is just, they have, it started out very small, and actually started with these dual-ended sticks, I think they're called. I actually went ahead and labeled blush, BL for blush and BR for bronzer, because I'd always get confused. That's like the only thing. This is the stick is number 2, which is just a perfect neutral. If you're like my skin tone, this is like a perfect color duo, I think. So you have this, which is a multi-stick. You can use this, to add color to all over your face. You can contour with it. You can use this as an eyeshadow to contour your eyeshadows if you have hooded eyes, which I am certain to have hooded eyes. So I've learned this bronzing trick with bronzer. So I love that it's, that color is really good for that. And then on the other side is a really pretty pinkish blush color that I absolutely love. This color is just a really nice pink, it's like it could go with anyone, really. Absolutely love it. You can also use it as a lip color as well as an eye color. You can use it, it's a multi-use stick, so that makes it so convenient, and I don't have to pack another product. This is a blush and bronzer and lipstick and eyeshadow if you wish. So it's an all-in-one type of product, which I love, and those are the kind of products you need to look for when you're thinking about traveling, no matter how short the trip or no matter how long the trip. Last but definitely not least, fragrance. I always pick up these things. They're the travel size fragrances. I love these. I love throwing them in my purse. I love throwing them in my travel bag, these bags. And they're TSA approved. You don't have to worry about it. And a lot of these are great. 3 that I recommend. I know fragrance is personal. I get it. I have been buying these nonstop, these same ones nonstop, and I've gotten other people hooked on them as well. Not only do they have lasting power, they're affordable. They're not like ridiculously expensive. You don't have to apply too much because there are stronger fragrances that last forever. And they're just great. If you're in your 40s, and you're looking for a signature scent, they just complement that age era, I believe. So Angel by Mugler is one that I always get compliments about. It has chocolate, it has pistachio, it has patchouli, some of those notes just this is like on top of my head, okay, I don't know. Jimmy Choo, and this is the original, and this one has like, I think it also has patchouli, vanilla notes, very woodsy. It smells so good, y'all. And I'm not kidding. I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but they last forever. And I always get questioned, I can wear like one of my expensive Dior fragrances, Joe Malone fragrances, and no one ever says anything. I put these on and people are like, "Ooh, what is that?" And I just love that. I love when people notice what I'm wearing. One of my favorites, and it's probably my number one, is by Burberry, and it's Her. This one is just, I don't know, it's on another level good. Do you know what I mean? So definitely get a few of these travel size fragrances. It makes your life so easy. You can pack 3, doesn't take up any space whatsoever, and then that way you can have a variety, smell different each day of the weekend. So. All right, guys, that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new here, please don't leave without subscribing. If you'd like to see more of my videos, I would really appreciate it. And for everyone else, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.